Hi, if you would like to know how I achieve this your skin but better natural looking makeup look, please stay tuned. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, then thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Corinne and I do fashion, beauty, hair, and lifestyle videos. Today, I'll be doing a slightly muted makeup look. This look is beginner friendly and it's perfect if you like a little glam, but not too much in your face type of glam, just a little bit, just enough to stand out. For the best application, I like to start off with a freshly washed face and then I go in with an oil-free moisturizer. I always start my makeup look with my brows. And for my brows, I'm using the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Deep Brown. I like this pencil because it does not give off a grayish hue on my skin tone. And also the pencil tip is fine enough to create hair-like strokes if you like that type of brow. Then I'm gonna go in with the spoolie that is on the other end of the brush, and I'm just gonna slightly fade the inner corners of my brows. And then to finish it off, I like to use my fingers to slightly fade it even more to give that natural look. Next, I'm going in with this best-selling makeup brush set from Amazon, and I'm going to be using the concealer brush to gently line my brows and create that shape that I like. All of the products that I'll be using today will be linked in the description bar down below. So for concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, and I'm using the shade 146, which is a bit close to my skin tone. Before we continue, I also wanted to mention that I do have Trich. Trich is short for trichotillomania, but nevertheless, I am a makeup lover and I do my makeup quite often. So I just wanted to share the skills that I've learned while doing my makeup with you. Moving on, I'm applying the Milani eyeshadow primer. And I like to blend out this product with my fingers. I think that that is the best method to give me an even coverage. This eye primer does dry down clear, so you're not gonna get a light color base as it appears when it comes out of the tube. It dries out clear with a slightly white cast. Moving on, I will be using one of Amazon's best-selling eyeshadow palettes, and I'm going in with this light brown, and I'm also going to be using a blending brush from the makeup brush set. I like to apply some tape on the corners of my eye just to give that shape that I want. So I'm going to be blending out this product on above my crease, a little above my crease. So I'm going to be applying as much as needed to get the intensity that I want. For the price, I believe that this makeup palette is definitely a great value. There's just enough pigment. It's not too much in your face type of pigment. Of course, there are possibilities to build up the pigment by using a lighter base, but for the look that I was going for, I had to go with the Milani primer. I really wanted this look to be a little muted, not too much in your face. Then I'll go in with the darkest brown in this eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to create a fake wing light shape, and then I'm going to fade it out. So I'm creating this shape and the outer corners of my eye to intensify the shadow in that area. Then I'm gonna go back in with that first blending brush, and I'm just gonna make sure that all the colors are well blended, not going in with more product, just blending out the two shades together. Moving on with this orange shade, I'm first going to tap off the excess, and I'm going to be applying this shade right above that light brown shade because I really want this orange shade to stand out. But no worries, it's not going to be too orange. It's going to complement the brown. Then I'm going to be applying this bronzy shade to my lids. It is kind of it is a shimmer bronzy color, and I apply this on the center of my lid. I'll be using a lighter shimmer on the inner corners. And I'll be using this shimmer coral light orange shade, and I will be using this on my inner eye, and of course these colors worked quite well together. To finish off this eyeshadow look, I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild blending brush that I will of course be linking in the description bar down below, and I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade in this palette. It's kind of a cream nude-ish color, and I'm gonna be using it to highlight my brows. Going back in with that orange shade just to tie everything together and to make sure that everything is well blended. Next, I'm going to line my eyes, and to do this, I'm going to be using my trusted e.l.f. No Budge Retractable Eyeliner. And I like this liner because it is jet black, and having Trich, a jet black liner is a must for me. So I always like to go in with a pencil before going in with a liquid liner in the corners of my eyes. Going in with my liquid liner, because I have hooded eyes, I have to ensure that my liner does not settle in the hood of my eye. So today I'm doing a fairly short liner. So I applied my lashes off camera, and then I'm just gonna go back in with that liquid liner just to make sure there is no negative space that is visible between the lash line and my natural lash line. I'm going to be priming my face with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I do like this primer. I actually like this primer a lot. The only thing is because I do have oily skin, matte primer usually works better with my face, but I still like this primer a lot. Because I wanted a more natural, my skin but better look, I went with the Maybelline BB Cream. This one does have SPF 30 in it, and it is in a day, so I'm gonna go with this one instead of a foundation. So I got it in the shade 140, which is Deep Sheer Tint. And I'm going to be blending out this BB cream with the flat brush that is included in the makeup brush set. To create this makeup look, I am not using any filters. So this is a true texture that this skin tint gave to my face. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos in the past only to be disappointed when I did not get the same results that the influencer got, even though I redid everything to the T, only to find out in the end that some of these influencers were using filters. So I'm trying to be as authentic as possible when creating my makeup looks so that you know exactly how the product performed on my skin. If you've made it this far in my video and you like my content, please don't hesitate to comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps. Here I'm going in with my Glam bronzer. I got it in the shade Camel Suede. It is a bit dark for my skin, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm gonna work with. So I'm applying less than I usually would because this stuff is pigmented. To set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. And I'm going to use a triangle sponge to apply this. So first I'm going to spread it out on my hand, on the back of my hand to make sure that I have an even application. And before applying, of course, I'm gonna go back with the sponge and make sure there's no creasing with my concealer. So here I am applying the powder. I'm just gonna let this sit a little before brushing it off with my face brush. I'm going to be using the bottom part, the wider part of the triangle sponge to blend out that loose powder just to make sure that everything looks even. I'm now going to go in with this orangey shade, the one that I used earlier on. And I'm going to take this flat brush and I'm going to use it to line my bottom waterline of my eye. I find that brown shades and orangey shades help to bring out the brown in my eyes. I'm going to use this fluffy powder brush to dust off any excess of that loose powder, and then I'm going to use my e.l.f. monochromatic multi-stick. I'm going to be using it as a blush, applying it, and then I'm going to be dabbing it with this angled face brush, going up a little to the temple. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. So I got this powder in the shade 355 Coconut. And I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush that I used earlier to wipe away, to dust away the excess powder from the loose powder. And basically what this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder is going to do, it's going to blend, make sure everything looks flawless, set my makeup. For this look, I'm using the powder after applying my blush just because I wanted everything to be a little more muted and natural looking. I'm gonna line my lips with a brown liner, and then with that I used the e.l.f. monochromatic multi-stick. Even though I liked the color, I I didn't dig the texture on my lips. It worked great on my cheeks. Even though I wiped it off afterwards, I just something I didn't like the feel of it on my lips. So I ended up taking this off and reapplying my liner and going in with my NYX Butter Gloss and Sugar Glass. And lastly, to finish off the look, I'm going to go in with my Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. So this is what the makeup look is looking like. And final step doesn't involve my face. I'm just going to take off my head wrap and fix my hair, and that will be it for this look. I hope you enjoy. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you like this video. It helps to support this channel. For my hair, I'm gonna go in with my Cantu edge control and my edge brush, and I'm just gonna slick down my edges.